What's up, everyone? It's time once again for a weekly watch list. What this is, the exact levels I'm watching for the upcoming week, and how I'm going to trade them. So let's get right into this. First off, I want to start by saying Happy Thanksgiving to you all. If I don't get to talk to you this week, but hopefully I do during my lives on here. Been trading live on here. If you've been missing out on that, you need to tune in. Had an amazing week last week, so be sure to tune in for that. Okay, let's just start where we're at here. So basically what I'm looking for here is a break above retest, okay? For these SPY levels, you can trade options. You can actually trade SPY options or SPX options or ES futures based off these levels. This is a good example of what a retest looks like, where you want to enter. For me, if I was going to take this looking here, my entry would be right there off that. Another good example of a retest from underneath right here. So we created this zone, came back up, retest. Short entry would have been here. Yes, this is the hourly time frame. My go-to time frames are the 5-minute and the hourly. That's just what works best for my strategy. Feel free to, implement whatever your strategy is on these zones and levels. I have quite a big zone down here, 592.1 down to 590.9, 591. Again, going to be looking for us to come out before we enter. Not interested in entering in anywhere inside these zones unless I see some other kind of confirmation or setup, right? What do I always say? We only trade zones, we only trade levels. No trades in between. And of course you have this top zone here, 600 to 601. And if you don't understand how to trade these zones, I have all kinds of free education right here on YouTube for you all. It's accumulated over the years. We've been doing this for 4-5 years. I'm not even for sure at this point, but it's been a minute as far as the live trading goes. Maybe it's been 4 years we've been live. Can't remember exactly. I know for a fact I've been going live every morning on Instagram for over 2 years constantly. We create a watch list, get our game plan together there. Then I've been switching over to YouTube live trading once the market opens. Right at market opens when I get on. Alright, here are the levels for SPX this coming week. I have the all-time high marked. As you can see there. We have some solid levels to watch. This 5960 hit for us last week and this 5900 hit for us last week. Very basic levels, support, resistance, areas of confluence. If you don't understand how to trade these, again, I have a short video right here on YouTube specifically walking you through my SPX levels. And if you haven't already, everyone, be sure you signed up for Grizzology. It's my personal indicator created based off my supply and demand strategy, and it shows confirmation based off what I look for. And if you're interested in getting that, I'll leave a link in the description. I don't know a better way to put this. It was just a massive week for Grizzology last week. I'm sure some of my subscribers can confirm. Had an amazing week with it. Read the reviews. But anyways, let's keep going. QQQ. We have some very clear zones here, so that's one thing I really like to see. Like my zones to be clear, my levels. I'm not squinting my eyes trying to make zones appear, right? We trade the zones levels where, we've seen the best price action. We don't want to trade the chop zones, and we want to trade the most obvious zones. Even if you trade patterns, right? When you're choosing a pattern to trade, you have to, try to convince yourself it's there. Chances are it's not. It's not worth trading. So break above, retest here for calls or NQ longs. You trade futures. And yes, this is a possible reject area, but I'm not interested in entering anywhere in here. It would have to be coming back out of this. And it's worth noting, we do have resistance right here at the bottom of this zone. There's a possibility that we don't even push up to the top of this. We could come up, enter this zone a little, come back out, wait on confirmation, whether it be on the 5-minute or hourly. Going to be watching this closely. And this bottom zone looks really good for trade. So if we do push down, I really, really like this zone. You can see we've had beautiful price action down here. Very clear. We've tested twice in the last week or so. Very dominant, as Jaden likes. Very dominant, strong level. That is all for the watch list this week. If you have any questions about these, let me know. And remember, we only trade levels. Let's talk about building discipline again. I talked to Team Bull about this some, but I want to touch on it again here. When you're trying to follow your plan, how many of you have fell short, right? You just can't seem to find that discipline to follow your plan, whether it be entering trades early, moving your stop loss, holding for hope, averaging, well, let me rephrase that, massively averaging down losing trades. It starts with one day. One day in time, you just have to force yourself. Just force yourself to follow your plan. Start this on Monday. Then on Tuesday, do the exact same thing. I don't care if you have to set alarms on your phone, you have to log out of your platform, right? Focus on following your plan, exactly. And after a while, these days are going to turn into months. Then eventually it's just going to be a good habit. And that's how you build discipline with trading. It doesn't happen in one day, it's a process. It's just like building good habits with anything. Yes, I do believe good habits in life are a big factor in being a profitable trader. So, maybe work on changing the life as well. Get focus on creating good habits there. It's all going to come together. So, that's all I have for this video. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you before then, and if you, celebrate it. Appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.